Hey, hashtag moms. Chrissy Sukboriboon here, actress, vocalist, teaching artist, educator, poet, and certified vocal coach, coming at you with my 5 tips for performing moms. So my first tip is to find balance. And what I mean by that is finding the balance between being a mom and being an artist. For me, I was working at Oregon Children's Theater when I became a mom for the first time, and I chose to do both. And I quickly found out that it was a very difficult balancing act. So I decided to go ahead and stay at home with my child, and that worked out best for me. I know that it is going to be different for each individual, but it is very, very important to not only have that discussion with your partner or your family or anybody who's going to be involved in the upbringing of your kids, but make sure that you have those discussions, have that communication, and make a decision that works out best for you and what you need. So tip 2, this one is going to be mostly for those stay-at-home moms, but also for those who work at home. Find those networks, find those places, those spaces. There are a lot of online communities that are out there for us so that we can continue to sing, continue to have those artistic outlets. Me personally, I engage in a karaoke community, which is a whole lot of fun, but also gives me the opportunity to sing and be social with people who are doing that craft as well. There are also podcasts that we can do. We can have a YouTube channel and various communities that are available for us. So tip 3, for when you do have to go outside the home, basically anytime, I think that it's a really good idea for us to all have a support system, whether or not you're working outside the home. But it is, of course, really important. For instance, when I did a film project, and if you've ever done film, you know that sometimes we have to have free days, like sometimes 8-hour days or 12-hour days that are open to be on set. So having someone who can be there to pick up your kids or to stay with your kids during that period is very, very important. And not only that, but other things that you may need. So it's a really good idea to have a support system, family, friends. There are community groups and organizations that are out there that are very important, but make sure that you have a support system in place. Because I think that is very beneficial to those of us who need to perform. Tip 4, get your kids involved in your craft. And what I mean by that is finding little ways for them to be a part of what you do. Either have them help you rehearse or practice. I personally, because of vocal coach, I do vocal exercise designs, and sometimes I will try out my vocal exercises with the kids and get them to sing along with them, which is a lot of fun for both me and for them. It helps to instill this idea of the importance of being creative within them, and then also gives you a chance to sort of do your thing and then have them be in your space while you're doing it. And tip number 5, very important, and I think it's important for all moms, always find time for yourself. It may go back to some of the things that I talked about in my first tip, finding those outlets. For me, that karaoke app that I spoke about is one of the ways that I find time for myself to go ahead and sing. Even if they're in the room, it is still something that I get to do that's just for me. But there's also meditation, exercising, any time that you can give to yourself is very, very important and very, very crucial. Never forget. And those are my 5 tips for performing moms.